G'day and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, an upcoming game from Urban Games. And we are continuing on with our Sandbox Let's Play as our Russian train gets past us here. Marvellous. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Alright. So yes, we are back and continuing on our Sandbox. Now, when we left you in the last episode, we were going to extend this line out, making it a dual line track, which we've done, and we've got all our signals on there, and we also added a second train as well. So this line now is really pumping along. Now if we come in here and have a look at the details of our line statistics for our trains, so what we can see here is we have two different lines, line 22, line 27, that's all fine. And they are pretty busy, and look at the money we're bringing in. So 3.3 million for this one and 4 million so far for this one. So they're just showing you that the longer type routes will bring in more money, but there's more costs involved and all that sort of stuff. So there we go. One train's heading out north. He's heading up to Fukuoka, and this train here has just arrived, and he has just dumped off a whole pile of money again and passengers. So let's have a look. 6.2 million. So yeah, making the money nicely. Now, what else have we done off camera? The only other thing we did off camera is we've actually installed a tram line in here in a Greater Grizzly. So we come down in here, you can see the tram lines all through here. The town is continuing to grow. Look at this, Greater Grizzly is becoming a metropolis. And here's our trams. So we've got a tram line that runs all the way around. Whoops, went out too far. And you can see the difference. You've got tram and bus lines that are co-shared, are all through here, and the trams go basically through the middle and the major area. They don't go through every street. and that's all well and good. So we're going to do the same thing up at Fukuoka and get some transport running up through there. So without further ado, let's head on up there and put in our trams. Alright, so trams are done exactly the same way as they're done with buses and all that sort of stuff. Difference being we need to upgrade the roads to include the trams. So we just need to have a bit of a plan on what we're going to do. So again, normally we are going to have the trams going not around every single street, but generally sort of around the main metropolitan areas, all that sort of stuff. Now, this town's growing up quite nicely as well. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have... I'm thinking we might actually put a tram station down here near the railway line. And just have a separate station to what's over here, but we can still send our trams into here. So to finish that in that regard, we've got industrial here, and then we've got residential. So I'm thinking if we put a tram stop right in there, that'll be about perfect. So we're going to get a bus tram stop. So in here, when we've got this now, as we progress and you get more things opened up, we have a tram track, yes, and we want electric. Length 20 meters. Yeah, I think a 20 meter one would be nice. Platforms to the right, platforms to the left. Let's see if we can fit that in with 2 on each. Yeah, we can. It's going to be a bit of a metropolitan stop, this one. So we're just going to align him up. There we go. Right now, what the plan is, we're going to have 2 separate routes on the trams here. So we need to do the tram upgrade on the street. So again, we come back into here, go to streets, and we go to this icon here, which is the what they call it, a street modification tool. Right now, tram track tool is here, so upgrades the streets with tram track. So all we need to do is go on there, do we need a catenary, yes or no? Yes, we do. We want electric trams. So we're going to start here. So this is where our station is. Now I'm going to want to have tram tracks all the way through here and continue that down through there. Right, so there's our first part. Now I think we will then link up and down here. So through here, like so. And then let's have a look where we're going to best go. I think we'll just link it through here, like so. Right, that's our main line there for our trams. I think the second line we're going to go is through here. Like so. And I think we'll then bring that back around to here. But then that continue on through Ankara here. And then come down through this point here. Okay, now what we want to do. So to have the stations available on both sides, we put a station on either side of the street, as we've seen previously with the buses. And then the buses and the trams can use the same stop. So where we've got an existing stop, for instance, so here, we're going to put a stop over here, and then that will make that a stop for either way. And we really want to maximise two-way traffic if we can. Now, that's been upgraded. So as you can see, the bus station here has been upgraded to incorporate the trams, which is fantastic. Now, we need to set up our lines. Let's go have a look. In fact, no, we need to set up our stops first. Let's go do that. Right, now, our stops are going to be, we've got a stop there. I think we're going to put a stop down in here somewhere. So we'll put one there and one there. And that flicks across the middle, so we can choose which one we're going to do. I think we'll put a stop. They're a bit close, but I think it just adds for a bit more realism if they're a little bit closer. The effective area that these cover is quite significant. But I think it just looks a little bit nicer if you've got a few stops. I mean, stops are pretty close when you think about it. So we're going to make sure we got good coverage. There like that. There's a stop there. Stop there. Going around through to there. That's enough for that. Put a stop in here to join that one up to that one. It's enough to there. I think we'll put a stop there and there. Right, now the other one is up here. There and there. Join up with that one there. One there, one there. And lastly is one up here. So we've got a lot of passengers sitting up here. So the trams are going to help clear a lot of this out, I think. So now we need to put in the actual lines themselves. So let's have a look. New line. Now I want to go from the tram station here, and I'm going to go counterclockwise direction straight off. So we're going to go to this one here, and then where did we go? We went up here. Where did we go? It is hard to see them actually when we're in this mode. No, we just went down this way, didn't we? Oh no, I can't quite make out. No, we did go that way. Right, so we did go that way. And you can tell by the tram and bus station icon, but I couldn't tell that, could I? Right, so we're going to go to that side there. We're then going to come back and no, I didn't want to do that. Let's click them away. Right. So we're starting at 12th Street. We then want to come up to, yeah, we'll stop in there. I'm going to come here. And then there. There. Then we want to go there and there. Then we're going to come back to there. And I think we'll go up to there and then back. Right. I'm not so sure it's done the right thing there, actually. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put some trams out for that. Now, this is our train and road depot. That's not good enough for us. We actually need a tram depot now. Now, the tram depot's got to obviously have access to our tram lines. So we want to put this in an industrial area, I think, more so than a residential area. Now, it's just a matter of finding a place in our industrial type area or commercial area where we can tie into the tram line. That's commercial industrial there. It's all residential through here. Maybe we okay. It's not enough commercial and industrial there to do that. So what we're going to do is we are going to this isn't ideal. Alright, we're just going to put it up here. Now, we are then going to have to obviously upgrade that section of track there, and there we go, that's all done. Now, let's see how we go with setting up this line. So we're going to buy some vehicles. I think we'll buy the Moscow F, and I think we'll buy 5 for each line. So we're going to buy those out like that. We're going to set them up, and we're going to put them straight on the line. Okay, now what that's done is it realigned that line. Instead of going up through here, it's actually gone up through here and it's doing a UE. Not really happy with that, but anyway, we'll what we'll do is we'll just tidy that up a bit by going in here. We will make that and that trams. Okay, so we'll go back into the line. We'll just tidy this up a little bit. So Fassel Road, North Zong U, and we'll go, oh, actually, I want to, sorry, a bit forgetful, add another station in there like that. Now we want to go back into the line, North Zong U, add station, I'm going to add this one in there like that. Right, so now that line's going to come up, round through here, and then back down. All right, so that was that path going in that direction. Now we just have to remember where we're going. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go a new line. I'm going to go 12th Street, there, there, to there. To there, to there. To there, to there, to there, to there, and that's it, I think. That looks basically so it should be okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to come back over here. We're going to buy some more vehicles. We're going to buy another 5 of these. 5, buy 4, and then we're going to put them on our next line, which is line 33. Right. So we've now got 10 trams running on that line we've created, or those 2 lines we've created there. So the last thing we'll do is get this line up here incorporated. So we're going to go have a look-see, and we're going to go a new line. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right from here, and start here, heading up. Now, right, let's have a look. We're going up that way, aren't we? So we're going to go up that way and then back down. Right. As I said, quite easy to get a bit lost. Now, actually, can I, if I'm doing this, let me sort of see, streets. No, it forces us into this. I'd really like the ability to be able to get rid of this so we can actually see the tram lines very clearly. So Urban Games, if you could make it so you can see the tram lines a bit more clearly, that'd be great. Alright, so North Zong U, add station. So where are we going? We are going up here like this, and then to there, and then we're going to go hit here, there, and we're going to go to there, into here, heading back down now, to there, into here, across here, into here. We're going to stop there, and that's it. In fact, what we want to do is, again, I've missed another one, so I want to put this one down here. That's why I had problems with the other line. Right, like that. go back into that line. We're going to add station there, and then that's that line finished. Right, all well and good. Now we're going to go the other way again. So new line, starting there to there to there, up to there. All we're going to do is follow the green line, and we know that one's going to be pretty well laid out. So there. And that should be it. Yep, done. Actually, no, I don't want to put that back in there twice. So there we are. 14 into there, and we're off again. Right, all well and done. Now, you have to put some trams on there. So buy vehicles. Again, same ones. We're going to buy 10, 1 for each, 5 for each route, 1 for each route. Buy them. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them on route 35. Put these ones here on route 34. And there we have it. So our our bus and tram infrastructure now is done. So it'll be interesting now to see how much movement we get from here. So you can see all these people so at Shanghai Street, we've got 59 people waiting for the bus. At Connaught Street, we've got 75 people waiting for the bus. Over here, we've got 68 people waiting for the bus. So now what we've got is we've got people waiting for the tram as well. And that should hopefully distribute some of these people out a little bit more. Now, the other thing is we could do is we could put some more buses on. I don't think that's really necessary at the moment, but we'll have a look. So Tynan itself as a city, quality very poor, stations are very poor, traffic's very good, emissions are mediocre. Yes, you haven't really looked at emissions. Let's have a look at the emissions. Yeah, it's a bit of a noisy city. They're not quite so happy. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, our cities aren't really very quiet, as you can see. Anyway, we'll just turn that off and forget about that. Right, so we've got our two biggest cities, so Fukuoka and Greater Grizzly, now have a fully integrated tram, bus and train transport system. The only thing that needs now is ferries and or planes. Now, let's have a look at the ferries. What can we do with the ferries? Not much. We can't go in through there, What we could do though is we've got Sapporo over here. Now we could actually build a channel through here, or a canal. I'm not sure whether we have any building tools to do that. Certainly none there. I think we just have to use the terrain tools. Let's have a quick look. Let's see what we can do. I'll be interested to see if we deform the terrain here, will the actual water go fill in and do what we want it to do. All right. Let's have a look. So we are going to want to lower tool, right, and just come in. Well, it looks like it might be all right. Okay. So brush size, we're going to make it a bit bigger. Whoops. Like so. So if we just bring a canal down through here. Make a channel. Looks like it might work okay. Widen the channel. It's going to cost us a pretty penny. That's okay. Let's make it a bit bigger so we can just do it in one. Right, so here's our deep water channel. Alright, and that sort of ties in there. That's alright, we can do that. Right. So I'll continue him on. Now this might not be wide enough for all the ships we want to bring up here, but we'll just sort of see. It's just an experiment. That certainly seems to be working okay. So we'll just widen this up a bit. Let's go right above to clear this out. Very quickly chewing through the money though. Alright, so we want to do this as quick as we can with as little expenditure as possible. Okay. We've got plenty of money though, so that's not so much of a problem. We just need to deepen this channel through here. Okay. Just putting that through there like that. Alright, so that's okay. So we've got a channel through there. Make sure we've got some room through here. Right, like that. So Sapporo, we can go from Sapporo round through here, up through our channel that we've created. And then we've got to create another channel through here. Path of least resistance. So while it's very expensive, it does a good job of it. Right, so there we go. So now we can bring that all the way up to Fukuoka. Now, that's in here, and let's get a ferry route going. Right, now we got 10 minutes. Let's get this going. So again, these are all modular, exactly the same as the train stations. So once we put the first port down, so where the anchor is, that's where the ships will come to and tie up against. So what we can do is we can just rotate that like that. And we put that in there like so. So then it becomes modular building. So we can come in here, we can configure passenger. We want to put a small dock for passenger ships, a small landing, a large landing is required for ships to be able to dock. So we are going to build a big dock straight off. 2 big docks. There we go. And main building. I'll put another main building in there, another main building in there. Right, so there's the start. Now, we need to tie this in with the road. So streets. We could actually put tram in here and have the tram coming off in through here as well. Probably not a bad idea. We can send the tram down through this way. Or we can just have it coming off through here. Something we can look at a little bit later. In the meantime, we're going to demolish this road through here. And we're going to bring the road in here. Just so it ties into the shipyard slash ferry slash dock. Whatever we're going to end up calling it. Doing. Now, we've got the tramway already on there. So that's just ready to go. Now, that's that done. Right. So, got ferry ready to go there. We need to come over Sapporo. Now, I think we could put it just in here. I think just in here would be nice. It doesn't have to be a huge one. Passenger harbour. So, we're just going to rotate him around. I think just there, like that should suffice. Now, we will put our... There's a shipyard. I think we're going to edit him. We're going to put our passenger dock. Again, we'll put a large passenger dock in, like so. And see, we can actually extend it out. We could put a nice, big, large dock in, like so. So we'll just do that. I am going to put this out here like that. And cargo can also go in here. Now, the other thing we've got to do is we do have to put in a shipyard. So I think the shipyard we can put in over here. Right, the landing. We'll put a landing in here. So I'll put a landing there and a landing there. So we've got a small landing there and a large landing on either side. And then similarly over here, we need to put a landing in here. You can go over here, configure this guy, Large landing there, there, and there. Right, that's that done. Now, the shipyard. So shipyard, strange enough, looks exactly the same as a train yard and a truck yard or whatever. It's on a collision. Docks outside navigable waters. There we go. I'm going to put him there like that. Now, I don't know if we need to have a street attached to him, but anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy a boat. Let's have a look. What have we got available? Right, so we have a Vandal. World's first diesel-powered and diesel-electric ship. Right. $1 million to buy that. We could buy a Klondike paddle steamer. Yeah, I like the look of that. I think that looks nice. I think we'll buy 2 of them. Now, this is... Actually, no, we'll only buy the 1. 2 would be a bit of an overkill because we're not going to have the passenger demand in Sapporo. So, we need to set up a line. So, new line from here and to there. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's worked out a route. No. Line 36. Reports problems. Right. What we might have to do is go in here. Right, that's not working real well. We'll have to come back and fix that up. So we'll fix that up off camera and we'll just tidy up that line so that actually works. But the premise of it is now there. What we could also do then later on in expansion is we could actually do a canal through here and here and bring up the ferry to O'Brien on Kent as well. Anyway, that's our progress for this episode. Not a lot seemingly done. But let's have a look actually now. We've got the trams running there. Let's have a look and see what impact that's had. So we'll go to our tram section here. Not making a lot of money as yet. So our 2 tram lines down in Greater Grizzly are working okay. We've got a bit of profit there. But over here we're not quite making a profit as yet. So we may have to consolidate some lines or have a look at how this runs. But we'll sort of see how that goes over time. All right. Anyway, that is it for this episode. So I hope you're enjoying the episode. A big thanks yet again to Urban Games for providing us with this early access to preview and showcase this wonderful game, Transport Fever 2. And of course, if you like the episode, press the like button. If you didn't like the episode, that's okay. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, and especially if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm notification icon. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon subscription service for those that wish to support the channel. And otherwise, until next time, we'll see you back here at Transport Fever. See you later. Bye.